Hey, Miss Fed, it's me, Nick. I know you haven't heard from me for a while, but I wanted to say a couple things. First being, Merry Christmas to you and your family. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good Christmas as well as a good New Year's. Stay safe. But second, which is more important to me, is I wanted to say some things about you. Miss Fed, I remember the first time I met you, which was in grade 6. Yeah, grade 6. It was sort of strange because I didn't know what to expect of a music teacher because the one I had before, put me in trombone. And I didn't really like trombone. I didn't really understand music. And I was like, oh, I hate music. Oh, la-di-da-di-da. And then when I met you, I sort of had that same attitude that, oh, I don't like music. I'm not a good music student. I had issues with it. And then you took the opportunity to be like, no, you're not bad. I said, yes, I am, blah, blah, blah. And I remember one specific moment in particular where you were like, Nick, come over here. And I remember choosing the trombone again. And I said, oh, I'm taking the trombone. And you're like, no, what do you want to play? I said, why? And you responded with, you don't seem happy playing trombone. It doesn't seem like who you are. I said, oh yeah, no. I was like, it's whatever. And you said, no, think of something you want to play. And I remember saying, I want to play the alto sax. And you said, sure. You weren't like, really? No, you were like, yeah, let's do it. You can do it. Okay. And I said, I don't know the first thing. And you said, I don't care. Just go play. I said, what? And then you had to teach me how to set it up, and you had to teach me how to play the first couple of notes. And I said, yo, this is so weird. Because I was terrible. I was terrible at that point. And then you were like, okay. And then you said, okay, these are the new members. So these people are in flute, these people are in trumpet. And then you said, okay, I'm in saxophone. And I was like, yo, this is cool. This is a little strange. I was like, okay. And then I was like, oh, I can't do it. And you're like, no, Nick, you can do it. And you taught me how to read music. Because at that point, I had no idea how to read what a treble clef was, what notes were. I was super confused. But you took the time. And I really appreciate that. You were like, hey, this is what it is. You can remember these steps. And I was like, yo, this is so cool. Another thing I want to say that I'm thankful for is thank you for pushing me. Thank you for saying you can do it. At times in music, at least at that point, I didn't believe in myself. I said, I can't do it. Playing sax is too hard. I don't know what I'm going to do. But you said, no, you have to keep going, you have to keep playing. And sometimes I would squeak, sometimes I would mess up on the note, or the pattern that we're going in. And I said, oh my goodness, oh. And you said, no, you can do it, it's fine, just do it again. And I have to respect that because not a lot of people are willing to keep pushing someone. And at first I didn't think I had a future in music. But then you went to show me that I did, that I'm a good musician, that I am able to do it. You're able to prove to me that no matter what the piece was, I was able to follow along, and I respect that and I really admire that. I appreciate so much how you never really doubted me. You never really questioned me. You were always like, you know what, Nick, you got it, you got it, you got it. And even though sometimes I would make mistakes, you would never hold that against me, and I really appreciated that. You were always there to support me, and you were like a second mom to me, so that was pretty cool. I remember when you forced me into band, my parents came to see you, and they were like, oh, how's Nick doing? Oh, good. And then you mentioned band. I said, oh, I'm not in band. And then my parents were like, oh, you should be. And then you just said on the spot, he's in band. And I was like, what? And you said, yeah. And then you grabbed me by the shoulder and say, come to practice, early in the morning. I said, what? I was so confused. I was like, what's happening? I remember showing up to practice the first day too. And I said, Miss Fedorowski, I don't think I can do this. I don't know if I can keep up. I was so confused. I was like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And then he mentioned that we went to Canada's Wonderland. I said, oh my goodness, my mind has changed. I'm in this for sure. The benefits are so good, you know. But during that time, you taught me so much, and you pushed all of us, all the students, so much. And to where all of us are at now, it's super huge, because now we're taking solos, or we're making videos of ourselves playing, or like some of us are going to, like, you know, the TVDSB band, and we're playing. And who's that all, you know, who do we have to thank for that? It's you. You were the ones that told us you can do it. It doesn't matter if you can make a mistake. You have to keep moving, keep pushing, keep pushing. And after so many pushes, you're finally there. You're finally at that spot where you're comfortable enough to play the music and keep going, you know, and feel happy with what you're doing. And I want to say thank you so much, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here where I am today, and I wouldn't have music as a part of my life. So, Miss Ved, thank you so much for everything you've ever done for me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being someone I can count on for emotional support. Thank you for being like a second mom. Thank you for everything, Miss Ved. It means a lot, and I'm happy that I've got to say, and I'm happy that I get to say that you were my teacher, and that you taught me almost everything I know. Thank you, Miss Ved. I really appreciate it, and I love you with all my heart. Bye.